So for episode 6, not a lot actually happened. When it ended, I was just kind of like, oh, that's it? Wow. Also, no spoilers, but I find it odd that he's a vampire and yet he has grown up. I thought vampires stopped aging when they turn. So basically the whole episode is all three of them developing their demon contracts and confronting the demons who all appear as somebody close to them while also unleashing their deepest, darkest secrets. You know, like how Speckles guy, secretly feels like his sister's a burden, but he does all he can to protect her, and, so on and so on. And we all know about you too and you's problems. Not really a big surprise, but Shiho was the first person to wake up with the new proper contract with the demon, and the first to realize what was going on. I mean, he's a prodigy. Of course he was going to be the first one, not surprised. Next is Yu, who, of course, the demon takes the form of Mika. It's like everybody wants to look like Mika because Mika has to be like the number one person in Yu's heart. I can only imagine. And oh my god, can we just talk about what his demon looks like? I was not expecting that. Since Yu is the protagonist, I expected his demon to be very powerful, very manly. I mean, the cloud itself was impressive, but then when he started speaking, I knew that voice, and I was like, I'm suspicious, but maybe I'm wrong? But no, you see what his demon looks like, and it's a very girly boy. It's a boy, I'm pretty sure, but it is definitely very pretty. So I just double-checked, and that is definitely a boy. That is the most girliest looking boy I've ever seen, and I'm not mad. I love it. The demon then comments that there's something off with you. He's not entirely human. Maybe that has something to do with the whole Seraph project. They mentioned that he might have been experimented on, so, Of course, no surprise, Yu, too, ends up being possessed by the demon who was impersonating his sister. We also find out who killed his sister, and it was a hot topic from that other episode. Who knew? That character is actually somewhat relevant, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, so he ends up gaining a backbone and a personality while he's possessed, as well as cute little horns and markings. I thought he was adorable. I wish he would have been possessed a lot longer, but no. But of course, it can't last long, because through Yu's newfound power of friendship that I swear to God every anime protagonist eventually has to find, he's able to make it so Yu 2 is no longer possessed and is able to gain control and properly form a demon contract. And then he runs over crying like the crybaby is, even though he is still adorable, and hugs him, and then we get another shipping moment between Yu 1 and Yu 2. And it was adorable, I will admit that much. Gurren then informs them they are now official members and that they need to let go of the past, and they need to look forward to the future, because the future is what matters, and that their old family that's dead is no longer important. Just let go of your dead families and your revenge, and focus on your new family, the Moon Demon Hunting Group, because they're your life now and not your dead family. I know it was supposed to be inspirational, but it just seemed kind of off. Finally, we see a plane heading towards a certain location in Japan, and on board is all the pretty vampires, who I am totally still on their side, mostly. And they're basically heading towards where Yu is, and Yu has also been informed that a team of vampires are heading their way to attack, and Yu is has no idea what's to come. He has no idea that he's about to have a reunion with somebody who he thought was dead. I guess you can't really let go of your dead family if one of them is technically undead. I'm just saying it's going to get a little messy. And that was really just all that happened. Nothing happened. It was like I watched a 5-minute episode, even though it was over 20 minutes. I'm just mind-boggled by this. Anyways, stay tuned for the next episode where hopefully something starts happening, because this was lackluster.